All right, guys, welcome again. And just gonna take just waiting a second for people to start joining more. And once we get settled again, we are doing MLA. Just a reminder of what we're doing. MLA formatting and how it should be done. Okay, left-hand corner, your name, your teacher's name, whether it's me or any other subject that requires you to do it. Okay, the name of the subject teacher. And finally, the subject title, which is English literature, you would put your class level, and that would be G7 for grade 7. And the date, again, reminder, is always the due date. And every time you are going to start a new line, you're pressing enter twice, once and one time only. Okay, this is the rule for the MLA. And then once you get to this point, you're going to center outline to make sure that your title is in the middle, and please capitalize your title correctly. Okay, the only thing that does not get capitalized again is the articles and the and a if they come in the middle of the sentence or in the middle of the title. If you start your title with them, then you capitalize them. And be careful from prepositional phrases, because preposition, if it is 5 letters or above, it gets capitalized. If it's less than 5 letters, it is lowercase. Okay, so be careful from that. The next thing that I want you to do is to insert. Okay, we go up here and we're going to insert. And the next thing that we need to do is we need to understand that we have something called a header and we have something called a footer. Okay, the header is here. If you look at the word header, it says header right here. The header is the top of the page and the footer is at the bottom of the page. Okay, like your head is at the top and your feet are at the bottom.
Miss,
Okay.
did you say my name in the first?
Rahma, I'm sorry. Can you please repeat your question?
Miss, did you say my name in the absentees? I was in the toilet.
I didn't take attendance yet. I didn't take.
Okay,
I
Miss.
yet didn't take attendance. I will. I will shortly. Okay. Thanks, ya Rahma. All right. So again, your paper. This is your paper. You have a header and you have a footer. How can you reach this header and footer? You can just by double clicking with your mouse, a double click or a double right hand click at the top, or you can go to insert. And if you look here at the page that we're copying, this right here is the footer. I mean the header. Okay, this is the header for my paper. All right, so because Hassan just came in and I'm waiting also for Ward. Okay, Ward is now officially in. So again, I'm going to go over that one last time. All right. So Ward and Hassan, because you guys just joined, I was identifying that the paper, okay, a paper that you are typing on, or any document, any Microsoft document that you're typing on, has two things. Okay, you have a header and you also have a footer. Okay, the header, if you pick up your mouse and you go to the top of the page and you double right hand click twice at the top of the page, you will see that what appears to you as something called the header. Okay, you'll see it in gray. Okay, if you scroll down, you'll see that you have a footer that's at the bottom of the page. Can you type inside the header and the footer? Yes.
Yeah, Miss, we can't type beyond it.
Do we
No.
write in it?
Say that again, Ibrahim.
Do we write the header or footer, or we're not gonna
Yes.
write in it?
Yes, we're going to insert something in it that's very important. Okay, if we look at this image right here, you'll see that this is your header right here, guys. What does your header made up of? Your header is made up of your last name. Okay, if you look here, Bartleby Brown. Okay, so Wael. Okay, so here his last name is going to be Wael. Okay, so Brown is the last name. Brown shows up here. And what is this one? This is the page number. Now, let's go back to our document because I need to show something, okay, which is very important. If I go to my header, you see that the word brown, is it right aligned, left aligned, or is it center aligned? How did it look like in this image? This word brown, is it in the center, is it left, or is it right?
At the
Right.
right.
It's right, exactly. It is right aligned. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do here, and we know that we're gonna insert what? Number one, the page number, and then we're gonna put the last name, your last name. So it'll be Subh, الزيني, okay, واصل, صابر, دحروق, المصري, النقيب, okay, عبد الرحيم, okay, for Kareem. Okay, so again, this would be
Sister B, what do I write?
الزيني.
In the header?
Yes, because it's your last name.
Okay.
Okay. If in the this is your last name, the header is made up of the last name, okay, and the last name and the page number. The last name and the page number. Now, the page number, I'm going to show you how to insert it. But be careful. I have warned you guys about putting things manually. And what do I mean by manually? By typing them with your hands. If you should not type them with your hands, because again, I gave you guys a warning because of this. This is what I don't want you to do. Okay, we know number one that we're going to do insert page number. Some kids, what do they do? They know that this is, we agree that this is right aligned. I'm going to show you the wrong so you don't do it. Okay, remember I'm showing you what's wrong so that you don't do it. Okay, this is the right. I right aligned. Okay, I know that this is page one, so I'm going to put one. Okay, I'm here right aligned. I know what I need to put here. The first thing that we need to understand is that when you go to the header and the footer, your font changes back to Calibri. Okay, sometimes you don't even notice because you think you're still typing in Times New Roman. But if you take a quick peek at your font size, it changed. Okay, if we escape and go back here, you see your font changed to Times New Roman. When you double click for the footer or for the header, look at your font. It's no longer Times New Roman. This is another mistake that students do. Okay, their header and footer is always the majority of the mistakes I see is that the header and the footer are out of text. Okay, they're in the wrong font and the wrong size also. Let's say you didn't pay attention and you did a mistake and you know that this is page number one and we need to put your last name. So you're going to type Wael 1 and that's it. And you think you finished.
Miss, we can't hear you.
Okay, let's say for example, you are convinced that you're convinced that you did the right thing here. How? Because you put the page number one because you know this is page number one. So you put one. And we also know that you put your last name. That you need to put your last name. So you also inserted your last name, which is Wael. Wael, right? So here you think that you did the good thing and you did a good job and you finished your task. No, this is wrong. Okay, why? Because let's say that your page, which your essay is most likely going to be more than one page, right? Because it's going to be long. and you're gonna have a lot of details. Let's say that you finish page number 1, and Ward is typing, and he goes to page number 2. Okay, this is a page break. It shows you that page number 1 finished, and now we're in page number 2. If you're doing it correctly, then Microsoft Word should be able to count on its own that this is page number 2. So where's the mistake here? My header that I typed in page number 1 is going to continuously show on every single page because you manually, with your hands, typed in number 1. It's going to show number 1 on page 2, and it's going to show number 1 on page 3 if you finish your essay and go to page 3 if you need that much. Now, how can I fix this problem? You need to insert it in a way that's going to make Microsoft Word count the pages for you. Okay? You're not going to insert the page number on your own, because if you do that, you're doing a taboo. Okay? You're making a mistake. You're setting up yourself to make a mistake on the paper. Okay? Again, how should I do that? Okay, scroll back up to your original Word document. Number 1, we agreed that this is not the correct font, so what we're gonna do is we're going to change it later. Okay. What are we gonna do first? Yes, we're going to go to insert. Again, we're at home. We're gonna go to insert, and we're gonna look for something called footer. Okay, and we're going to look for, okay, right here, I mean header, sorry, and we're going to look for the page number. Right here. Okay, and again, we're going to hit align again, and we're going to go here, and we're going to type where is name. Okay, where's last name, and then we're going to change this, of course, to Times New Roman, and we're going to make it 12, but of course we need it in our black font. Then we're going to, okay, again, I'm going to make sure that it's Times New Roman and 12 font. Good. And then I can hit escape. Now, how is that different than what I did? Now, if I go to page number 2, it says we're in 2. If I go to page number 3, it's going to say
the name of the header you wrote.
the header that we picked. Again, we're going to double click, and we're going to go to insert Yahana. And after that, we're going to go to the word header. And I want you to pick the one with the page number that is at the left. Okay, I'm trying to look for you can go here, you can I think I use this one. Okay, but then you can change, remember, you need it in black. You don't need any blue or white or any color. Okay, so even if it's a little color, like you saw me change it from blue to from this blue to black, as long as you end up, and you have to change the font of it. Okay, make sure that when you double click on it, it says Times New Roman 12, and then you can escape it, and then you're done with your header. Here, there's no footer. You're not supposed to put any footer. Okay, if we look here, you'll have brown 1, and if we look here, we have Wael 1. His name, teacher's name, thing. Now, we're gonna go here. Okay, how many times am I gonna press enter to start typing my essay? How many
Once.
times do I press? Once, exactly. All right, so now I'm going to press once. Remember, I was computer thinks, or Microsoft Word still thinks that I want to be in the center. Now, I do not need to be in the center anymore because I'm going to start typing my first paragraph, right? So now that I am going to start writing my or typing my first paragraph, do I still need to be in the center? No, I don't. Okay, no, I don't. So what do I need to do is I need to go back to left align. Okay,
Do we
and
press
Miss, do we press enter one time after the title or two
Yes,
when writing?
one time only. Okay, one time only. So here again, the cursor is here. Okay, you finish the title, you finish typing it. Press enter one time only. It's gonna bring you down here. Now you want to left align it because you're not in the center. You can't start typing your essay or the first paragraph here. You can't. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to left align again, and then I'm going to take you here really quick, and I am going to show you. All right. How? Okay. Let's say, for example, you have a keyboard in front of you. Okay, and in your keyboard you have this button, this amazing button called tab. Okay, if you look at this, I'm gonna take this. Okay, and I'm going to insert it here for a second.
Miss, do we use tab to indent?
Yes, you're gonna use tab to indent, and you're gonna indent every time you start a new paragraph. Okay, Microsoft Word usually notices that you're doing an essay, and every time you start a new paragraph, they can indent it for you. You'll see that sometimes Microsoft uh, 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 picks it up and indents it automatically, well, by showing you like a little thunder sign. Okay, like a yellow thunder sign
Miss,
almost. Yes.
Miss, can is there a setting in Microsoft Word to make it do it on automatically?
I think there is, but it usually picks it up. You'll see now when I do it. You guys see, this is the tab button. If you guys have your keyboards in front of you, all right. I'm going. This is the tab button right here. This is the tab button. It's called tab. All right. It's right there, above the caps lock. Okay. This is the same exact keyboard that I'm using actually. So this is the tab button right here. Every PC has them. Every keyboard has them. All right. So this is your tab button. Your tab button is very important to indent a space before you start typing your first paragraph. This is the first time we're going to use it, and we're going to use it every time we need to indent a space at the beginning of a new paragraph. Okay, so again, be familiar with this button on your PCs if you need to find it, locate it. Yes, yes.
Miss, I can't hear you.
Okay, can you
I
guys hear
think
me? Can you guys hear me now? Hello? Okay, so again, all I said was to be acquainted with this tab button and to try to locate it right now as we're talking on your PCs. All right, if you cannot find it, try to find it now so that we would know where it is on the PC. Okay, so that when you're typing your first paragraph now, we would know how to indent. All right, so I'm gonna go back to share screen. I'm going to, sorry, but delete the keyboard. Okay, we don't need it anymore now. So again, I'm here. I pressed enter one time. I'm going to left align because I don't want it to be in the center anymore. And then I'm going to hit
Agreed.
the tab button. You see what the tab button did? The tab button indented. You see how my space, my indentation jumped? Okay, it added space, clear space, empty space. All right, it's just an empty space. All right, so again, I tabbed. Okay, and we agreed that in our introduction, we're gonna have something catchy, like a.
Miss, are you speaking?
Yes, I am. You guys heard me?
No, it went.
It was
There was a
lagging.
sound.
Okay, so again, here we hit the tab button. We noticed that the tab button indented space or left a space between my first indentation. Okay, here again, I press once enter, and then I do not need to be in the center anymore. I'm going to left align, and then I'm going to hit the tab button. If you notice, the tab button here is going to make my blink, my little typing mark move. All right, move in. Okay, this is called an indentation point. All right, and then I'm going to start typing my paper. Okay, so we said that we can start it off with something catchy like a quote or question. Okay, all right, so have you ever Okay, so this is my, and remember, I know how my essay looks like it's too close. Don't forget, we're still going to double space. Okay, so just take it easy. I know it looks like it's stuck together, like squished up together. I know it doesn't look good. Okay, but we still have to double space, guys. Okay, we're still not done yet. But I'm just showing you how.
Voice is getting low.
Huh?
Oh, your voice was low, so I couldn't hear you.
Exactly. Okay, so 1 second.
Miss, we can't hear you.
All right, guys. You guys hear me now? I was just trying to edit something in the sound so that it would improve. Is it good now? Hello?
This is good
Okay.
now.
All right. All right. So again, don't worry about how squished up it looks now because it's going to improve. Okay. So again, have you ever wondered about the striking similarities you can have with a character you met in a book? All right. So this is a question. This is a hook. All right. This is your way of hooking the reader. Okay. And it relates to your essay. Okay. Because this is you wondering or thinking about how similar you could possibly be to a character you met in a book. All right. In The Outsiders, after in the remember, I'm going to mention the novel name. So novel titles should be italicized. Okay, so I'm going to italicize right here with the curved I, the tilted I. Remember, this is italicized. In The Outsiders. Okay, and then I'm going to remove my italicized because I'm done. In The Outsiders, okay, I'm finished italicized. I can remove it by clicking on it again. In The Outsiders, S.E. Hinton. Okay, remember we need to mention the name of the novel plus the author. Okay, S.E. Hinton represents a social conflict between teenagers who go to the same school yet come from different social backgrounds. Okay. All right, we can move this one to societal conflict between teenagers who go to the same school yet come from different social backgrounds. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm providing the summary. Remember how I told you that we are going to provide a summary, and a summary is going to be 2 to 3 lines long. All right. You're not going to tell me all the details of the story, but however, you do need to mention some of the most important issues that are
So, in general,
in general. Yes, a very general, giving me a very broad idea of what the book is about or the novel is about. What are the issues that S.E. Hinton delivers? Okay, okay. The constant rivalry between the socials and greasers result in innocent lives result in the loss of innocent young lives. Okay, the narrator, Pony Boy, makes it a point to teach the readers what does Pony Boy want to teach the readers? That what? What is he trying to show? That this
The social divisions.
right, that this social division should not matter. All right, that life there's good in the world. All right, makes it a point to teach the readers that 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 there's good in the world and people should not.
The summary is starting to get long, the summary.
Yeah, it's a little bit um all right, and that and people shouldn't give up on their dreams, right? And this is what he is aiming at. All right, and now we're gonna provide our what? So we gave a hook. We introduced the name of the novel. We introduced the name of the author. We gave a good, decent a summary of what the book is about, the conflict of the book, and what the book is trying to teach the readers. And we introduced the socials and the greasers. And now we're going to provide our thesis. All right. And we said the thesis is the most important statement because it's going to tell me who you're comparing yourself to. And it's going to insert here the points of differences. All right. Like here you would say, for example, after reading the novel, I realized there are many differences and similarities between Pony Boy and me. Okay. Okay. Which includes the following topics. Okay. What are they? I think what you've mentioned: language, education, and our lifestyles. Okay. So this is my thesis right here, my most important, because it's showing me your 3 points of comparison and also telling me that you're comparing myself to Pony Boy, and it's giving me your 3 points of comparison. Here you gave me a hook, which is a question. Here you introduced the name of the author and the name of the novel, and you've provided a summary.
Can I put a quote better than a question?
It's either one of them are acceptable, Ibrahim. Either one of them are acceptable. Now this is my first paragraph. I finished my first paragraph. Yes? Yes. Now what do I need to do? My cursor is here. How many times do I press enter? One time, right. Now here, Microsoft Word did not indent for me. How can I indent? What do I press? Tab, bravo. All right, tab. And when I did, it tabbed. You see, it's just right where I started half. Same way. This is my second paragraph. Now, if I'm doing this alternating method, then I'm going to talk about language entirely in this paragraph. Okay, Pony Boy is a is a greaser. Yeah, he is an educated one. He doesn't use
Miss, can I
much.
ask a question?
1 second, let me just, he doesn't use much slang, such as the cooler for jail. What am I doing here? I'm setting up my essay to talk about. Remember, you guys don't have to highlight or bold. I'm doing this only to teach you. But all your essay is going not to be bolded or highlighted, nothing. Okay?
Regular writing?
No, don't highlight anything. I'm only highlighting
Regular.
this.
We keep it regular.
Yeah, you keep it regular. Just 12 fonts times New Roman. That's it. No bold, nothing. Okay, now this is my second paragraph. Again, I'm not going to finish off the second paragraph, but I wanted to show you that every time you start a new paragraph, you must indent. So this is paragraph number 1. This is paragraph number 2. I indented. Now, is this, let's say I'm done with my paragraphs. What do I need still to do that I didn't do? I didn't double space. I didn't double space. So how do I double space? I take this, I take my entire essay, and I select it. I highlight it with my mouse. Okay, I select it. Then I go to paragraph, and in this area here called spacing, okay, I make sure that the before is 0 points and the after is usually 8. I need to change it to 0 points again. I need to make the before and after 0, and I need to remove this unchecked, make this unchecked, and then in the line spacing here, I need to go down to double. Okay, the line spacing, there's double spacing. This is why we call it double spacing, because it's double. And if you hit double, all right, and you hit OK, you'll see that now there is wonderful spacing between your paragraph. Okay, you'll see that there's now space. Now in a normal essay, your essay would look, of course, it would look nothing like this. Okay, and of course all the bolding here would be not bolded. What is going on? Okay, so all this bold would be gone too. Okay, this is how your essay would look like. First paragraph, second paragraph, and I would continue writing. All right, continue writing my second paragraph until I finish my 5 paragraphs. Okay, a second paragraph for the language. My third paragraph would be talking about education, and my fourth paragraph would be about lifestyle. And then I would end my essay with a conclusion paragraph, which I told you guys what to write in it. This is my MLA formatting. Any questions about MLA formatting? Again, this video, I'm going to upload it right now on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to save it. I'm going to title it English, grade 7 English, January 24th, MLA formatting. Okay, so that you guys, if you have any questions, you could refer to the video back and watch it and improve your MLA. We have 6 minutes left. Anyone on the computer was experimenting with me and wants to share screen with me? I'm gonna
Miss,
enable.
I wanted
Miss,
to
can
ask
I do it?
Yes, I'm going to stop share screen, ya Hassan. You may share screen, Hassan.
Miss, can I ask you
Okay.
a question?
Go ahead. Zainab, تفضلي. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so Word, it wouldn't let me type, but
Say that
only
again.
if I go Word doesn't let me type unless I unless I go to the website, but I don't want it to, but I don't want to go to the website. What do I do, yani?
You don't have the Microsoft Word downloaded on your PC?
No.
Mm. You're gonna have to get you're gonna have to download Microsoft Word on your computer. If you take your laptop to any internet any computer store, there are plenty of them. They can download all Microsoft products on your phone, on your laptop for like £50. You give them, yani, they can put Microsoft Word for you. They put Microsoft PowerPoint. Good job, ya Hassan. And they can do all this for you, Yazina. Okay.
Okay.
Try doing that. Okay, and let me know what you come up with. Okay.
It can only like I can use it only in the website. Like there's a website
If
that
you
I
can
can
use
use
it
it.
on the website, there's a after my G, ELGAY, Hassan. Put an A after all. Yeah, there you go. AY. No, there's no E. Aywa, AR. That's it. Perfect. Mhm. Good job, ya Hassan. Just capitalize the G, please, in G7. Good job. Hassan is doing a great job, guys. Can you just fix the year, ya Hassan? Make sure it's 2021 only. Perfect. Good job. You see how he center aligned? Okay, so remember here again, the problem here is what Hassan did, errors in capitalization in the title. Differences is capital, similarities need to be capital, me needs to be capital, and between needs to be capital because it's a preposition of more than 5 letters. Okay, that was the rule, that if you have a preposition more than 5 letters, then you need to capitalize it. All right, but remember, guys, this is my version of the essay. Okay, so make sure that you please are not writing. This is Ahmed, Hassan. This is going to be your essay, or you're just imitating mine. Okay, so this is just ideas for you, but please do not use my same opening and do not use my title. Okay, so my title is very basic anyway. Hassan, perfect. Did you indent space, Hassan? 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 Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. All right, good, good. All right, so Hassan, you did a great job. Can you show us the header quickly before the thing ends? Make sure you double click at the header. Go to insert and then header. There you go. Mm. Which one? Okay, I'll tell you. Insert header. Try to pick one that has the page to the left, the page number to the left. I mean to the right. To the right. Okay,